All right, Ryan, cooler weather out there starting tomorrow, or are we expecting that?
Getting a little bit of that this morning. Even cooler tomorrow. Here's a live look at Angel Fire. Some of you guys are attending some of the fireworks in the Enchanted Circle. You can see still plenty, of course, of snow on the ground as the camera is panning across the ski resort there. Still dark out there and the lights highlighting the snowpack. And it's cold out there. We're sitting at an air temperature of 14 degrees, calmer winds, 80% humidity. And with this past storm system moving just to our northeastward, we didn't really get much snow, but we are now dealing with the cold left behind with the drier weather. 80% humidity at the surface, drier air aloft. And yeah, New Year's Day, we're going to be even colder for some in the morning hours. Something we'll watch out for. Lighter northeasterly winds with cooler air bleeding from the northeast to the southwest. Generally, we're dealing with temperatures in the single digits, teens, 20s, 30s, and low 40s from north to south across our viewing area. 7 Alamosa, 16 Taos, 26 Santa Fe, 33 in Albuquerque, 22 Farmington. Look at that, 10 in Gallup, 13 in Grant, 17 in the Reserve. Meanwhile, we're sitting at 31 in Clovis, 39 Roswell, 41 right now in Carlsbad. So either way, a cooler morning for most, and we're even colder in Moriarty. 11 degrees now, 24 in Edgewood, 33 in Tijeras, and as well as at the Sunport, 33 degrees as well. 29 in the South Valley, 20 in Los Lunas, 32 Rio Rancho, 31 Bernalillo. So yeah, these temperatures lower compared to what we have been seeing. And still, though, pretty close to normalcy for this time of the year. Mostly clear skies on this Tuesday, New Year's Eve morning, the last day of 2024, starting off on a colder note. 33 at the Sunport with a lighter west-northwesterly wind at 3 miles per hour, 59% humidity. I think that wind may switch a little bit more from the east-northeast, allowing for temperatures to drop even more before we start to warm up as that sun rises later today. Calm weather in Texas and New Mexico, Colorado. That storm system now moving very quickly to the mid-Atlantic, bringing in plenty of rain and snow in the really now the Ohio River Valley, and some clouds approaching from our west. Starting to move into the Four Corners, but no rain or any snow with these clouds. Generally, we're starting off very clear from clouds with lighter winds and drier air, a good recipe for cold air. Wispy clouds moving from west to east today, but generally mostly sunny in Albuquerque, a little bit cloudier in the Four Corners to the south. But again, no rain or any snow with these clouds today. It'll be not as warm of a day, but temperature still above normal with some passing clouds, a lower high temperature of 56, our average high of 46, yesterday's high temperature at the Sunport 61, so a cooler day. Dry and less breezy, an enjoyable day for the last day of 2024. And tracking these temperatures, warming up in the mid-50s in Albuquerque, upper 40s and near 50-degree high temperatures in Santa Fe, 30s and 40s widespread from the Four Corners to Alamosa. Places like Bertone and Clayton, maybe not even getting out in the 30s and the upper 20s in the high peaks. And south of Albuquerque, some 50s and 60s, near 70 in Deming. In the mid to upper 50s in the Pecos River Valley, a significantly cooler day, and closer to midnight, while we're going to be seeing temperatures getting close to the freezing mark in Albuquerque, in the teens and near the single digits in northern areas, getting closer to the freezing mark even in the south and eastern parts of New Mexico, 40s and near 50-degree temperatures in Las Cruces around midnight. Even colder tomorrow morning and not as warm of a day tomorrow afternoon with a weaker cold front moving on through, but a reinforcing shot of cooler air. Lower high temperatures in Albuquerque around 50 degrees or so on New Year's Day, maybe even a little bit warmer at the Sunport. So chilly in the short term, and Durango warming up ahead. Lows in the single digits in teens. Even some areas in the San Luis Valley near Alamosa may get very close to being below zero, if not below zero, tomorrow morning. So have the heavy jackets ahead. Chilly, Grants, and Cuba, highs generally in the high 40s and low 50s today. A little bit breezy in the West Mesas and the east slopes of the western mountains from Camado to Socorro, but generally not too windy. The TRC and Deming in the upper 60s near 70-degree high temperatures. Cloudcroft today stuck in the 40s. Ruidoso in the 50s. Clovis to Carlsbad in the upper 40s, 50s near 60-degree high temperatures. And in the northeastern highlands, a significantly cooler day. Capilene not getting out of the 30s. Clayton to Conchas in the 40s and 50s. And Red River, Angel Fire, a chilly mid to upper 30-degree high temperature type of day. Taos, Espanola, Santa Fe in the 40s near 50 degrees. Moriarty starting off cold, warming up in the low to mid 50s today, even slightly cooler tomorrow before we warm up later this week, including Tijeras, Mountain Air. As temperatures rise later this week, so the winds slowly pick up from the north to south valley of Albuquerque. Partly to mostly sunny, 56 at the Sunport, 52 tomorrow afternoon at the high temperature on your New Year's Day. Low temperature tomorrow morning, 24. But from there on after, the first few days of 2025, warming up.
Yeah, looking really nice. Get out and enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll take it with the dry air, the lighter winds up until this weekend.
Thanks, Ryan.